Hey, how y'all doing today? Welcome back to RV Away. If you follow the channel, then you've seen this van in our shorts. It's actually a 1979, just like my camper. Want to tell the people your name?
Steven.
That's Mr. Steven right here.
1979 Chevy G20, 3/4 ton.
3/4 ton. Get a look at the inside here. And was the bed and platform and everything inside when you first got it?
I installed that after I got it. It had another whole shelf for food storage that ran over to the window. I took it out.
So pretty much a shelf from here to here?
Yeah, here to here to the window. I cut it out and filled the side in, and then I built the bed frame all in here. It had a one of them rotating beds between the two wheel wells where I couldn't fit in it. I'm like at 6'5", so I needed to have something better. I got it set up where storage all underneath it. I can pull the mattress back. Made it, but using my aircraft maintenance experience, but I got access panels all through the top if I need to get in.
And you said you have aircraft maintenance experience?
Yeah, and what I did is I made it with 1x2s and framed it real light all the way strong, and then used 3/8 ply. Because when I was doing
I love this wood look, by the way.
Was in COVID, during COVID, and then the property I was working at the time, these shelves were just showing up, so I just put a couple shelves for access, but I've got access all underneath the bottom of it.
Man, I love that. Smart storage.
It had sat for a while. It originally comes from here in another valley. A man had owned it. I woke up saying, "Scooby-Doo van." And he took me to the property and he needed to get rid of it. And we started it up and it had Scooby written on the keys. And
it's meant to be.
He goes, "Do you want it?" And I said, "I don't have the money. I'd love it." He goes, "I know you can do the work on it." And I said, "Okay." So he let me do a payment plan, gave him for a good deal. Did about half the work on bringing it up on the engine and bearings and everything. And I've been doing the other work on the rest of it.
What a guy, man. I wish somebody would let me do a payment plan. While watching this, y'all want me to let me do a payment plan with a vehicle? Hit me up. I'll do a payment plan with your RV. I'll fix it up all nice for you, I'm telling you. And you mentioned the only thing you said you couldn't find are headlights for this.
The headlight bezels, plastic. I haven't been able to find them for this year. It's the only thing I've had an issue with. And the other emblem, I've got the emblem that shows the Chevy van G20. I've got the other one, but I can't find that one either.
So this is a Chevy van G20?
G20 3/4 ton, G20. I lost gauges on this. I lost the shifter, couldn't get it, so I put a B&M shifter into the floorboard on the right-hand side of the driver. If you look down, you'll see it.
Oh, nice.
I did the aftermarket gauges on everything, wanted a tachometer on it.
So are you talking about just like these Bosch ones?
Yeah,
so these are original, right?
Yeah, them are all original.
That's the aftermarket ones.
Yeah, I put them in there. They fit right into pre-existing holes.
I knew a guy, I had met a guy who had I want to say the 63 or 68. I think it was a DeVille. I have a video on my channel, but he put like quarters and dimes on like these buttons and things.
Nice.
Like these really old school buttons. He had just put like little coins in the inside. I thought that was super cool. I really love this paneling on the inside. Holy smokes.
That was all done with it. This seat is totally destroyed. I need to get it reupholstered, and that seat was good, and then my dog got a hold of it and chewed the sides. So I just need to get the seats. I've thought about putting some king seats in it. They're pretty comfortable.
The ones that like turn around all the way?
Yeah, I was thinking of that, but I like these original. They're pretty comfortable when I was driving across the country from like here to California or
yeah, I'm torn as well with like my cushions in my seat. Oh wow, look at that rig. Holy smokes. All right, I think I might have to actually go to work for a second. Imagine. I'm actually manager on duty at the campground right now, so if I do get a phone call, I have to leave. That's why. I'm not irresponsible. I'm not rude. Just letting y'all know.
Windows were on it. Windows already done. It's got the rack up on top. No leaks. I don't want to cut into. I've thought about putting an air ventilator on top, but I don't want to cut into and do anything into the top at all.
Definitely. Have you thought about solar? Well, yeah, solar panels as well. Since it's all, you haven't thought about anything like magnetic? I've heard of people who use like magnets or suction cups for that reason.
The portable ones would be. I've got there's no electricity in it.
Okay.
And I was living pretty good without, all that.
Yeah, you don't need all that. That's what I tell a lot of people. You don't need all these crazy amenities. Like I said, if you have a car battery, that's pretty much all you need. I need to just charge my devices and I'm good. Man, she's just so beautiful.
The water container came with this. It was plugged into the tap. The sink goes out to the bottom, drops out to the bottom, which is nice. But this water container came with it, and he had it where you could pump it up and get water to it. But I just found it easier with no tools in the back to just have this in the back and then use it for my water,
Nice.
And do my sponge bathing and cleaning and cooking water, and then fill it up every day.
And so you don't really use the sink at all?
I use the sink, but I don't use the water faucet spigot on top here.
Okay. I flipped a camper that I got for free, and it had a mechanism like that, but it was like up and down. You pumped it to kind of like prime the water up in there.
Yeah, that's how you do it. And then I've never found any use for it. It's just easier to do it that way. I thought about different ways, putting a little electric pump into it where it pumps on demand.
Nice little 12 volt maybe.
Yeah.
Like you said, I mean, if you're not doing anything crazy, if you're not like cooking out of it, I think once you start living out of it, it becomes a different thing. Do you live out of it?
No, not now, but I was for like 2 months, and it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I think it would be some minor upgrades to make it more so livable, comfortable. But at this point, I mean, it's definitely road trip worthy, and I could definitely take it camping. I could take it road tripping cross country easily. All I need is a bed.
And I think it's got like 500,000 miles on it originally, is where I'm at. One sticker came with it, this one, and I've sort of been putting them on there.
Nice.
Just doing it on that side right there.
Man, I love the way you can see through this. That doesn't even seem real. That's crazy. I thought it was like a little effect. Man. Any big plans with it at all?
No, none at all. Just to keep it going. I'm probably going to redo the carpet. The dog's she pulled curtains off so she can see out of it. Sort of like my kennel with her when I'm going to job sites and being in the valley. And I've got to redo the carpet on the walls. I don't want to pull the bedding back out. I anchored the bedding back down with some screws into the metal. The only thing I've got to do, I'm having problems with right now, is the windshield. That's the only thing that I'm going on right now. I did the master cylinder. Brake fluid, I had to flush it. Had the original brake fluid in there, and it was totally.
Is there any way you could pop the hood?
Losing it, yeah.
People love that.
It's oily. It's oily. I had to redo the carburetor on it. Emissions back in the 80s.
This is crazy. I don't know what I was expecting, but this is so small.
Well, yeah, the access. It has its pros and cons with working on it, because you got to work from in here.
Oh, from the inside?
Yeah, you pull. What you do is you got to pull this right here, gets the other half of the engine right here.
Oh, this little access panel right here?
Yeah, you pull this whole clamshell off. You pull this front. You pull this whole clamshell off, and it gives you access all to the engine.
It's pretty cool. You can tell it's pretty big pieces. I feel like that shouldn't be too bad. That would be pretty cool to me. I don't know. I find stuff like that super cool. Man, I didn't even think about. I don't know why I didn't think about what just the access point.
It's got all the original engine transmission numbers all match up. Rear end matches up. 373 rear end. The gas mileage isn't that greatest. I thought about putting a newer.
This is your master cylinder?
Yeah, I redid the master cylinder and had to flush all the brake fluid.
Bet that was fun.
Yeah, got a brake fluid pump, and it flowed it really good. And yeah, but
that's awesome.
Windshield wipers worked. The cruise control did work onto it. Had to redo the carburetor. The original Carter had a crack in it.
Gotcha.
So I put an Edelbrock on it.
Is the carburetor this thing on the top right here?
Yeah, it's a silver Edelbrock thing.
Let me show y'all. You can kind of tell it's new.
I haven't jetted it. I was hoping to be living at sea level by an ocean somewhere, but I'm still up in the mountains. So I haven't jetted it. It was recommended to jet it at like 4,500 feet, so I could have it between altitude up here at a mile high and down or over a mile high, and then mostly
I love these windows when they turn out like this. I love that.
The rubber and the felt here. I mean, the rubbers and the felts for the windows. Orange, originally it came on the van. That runs.
It's crazy to me that it's still on there in good shape. Being beat on the mountain sun like this, it's nuts.
A lady friend of mine said I needed to put a disco ball inside of it.
Definitely.
Small one.
Definitely. You already got the carpet, man. That's all that's missing is a disco ball. Y'all seen Young Sheldon? I remember it was hilarious. One of the main characters was trying to live out of his van. And back in the day they would say, you're gonna be living out by the river in a van. But nowadays that's the goal, is to get a van and live out by the river. So crazy how times change, man. I just want y'all to know that y'all could do it. It's a really cool van. Unfortunately, all my equipment is about to die. My gimbal, my phone, it's all about to die. But I'm glad we got to get an in-depth review and really see what the inside of the thing is talking about. It's crazy. It's like, this is like my RV's cousin from 1979. I find it pretty crazy that I found another 1979 gem out there. That's my little 1979 gem with no wheels on it at the moment. Stay tuned as we're fixing up the suspension. But let me know if y'all have any more questions next time we do a rig interview. This is our first one, my first time. I probably could come up with some good questions and stuff, but I'm just really impressed with the quality and how good it's holding up. You would expect something from 1979, to be honest. Like my roof is completely peeling and everything. So this is just crazy to see. I love the wood paneling. It's kind of giving me some ideas on the inside of mine. But yeah, that'll be all for me today. Just remember, where there's a will, there's a way. RV away, out. That was phenomenal. Why did you do that after you took the microphone off? That was so good.
I hide it.
Oh man, I hope that we could have made a little band. I don't know if you know, but I played trumpet. I was trumpet section leader and high brass captain in high school.
For a trumpet player.
That's what man. We could start us a little traveling band, man. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. The video was supposed to be over. I just took all the microphones, but dude, that was just so cool. I had to show y'all. Wow, full of surprises, huh? Steven is just full of surprises. Let me know if y'all want to see more of Steven. We might have to start us a little traveling gig band, man. This would be vibes. 1979 traveling band with the harmonica and the trumpet. Hey, I'm here for it. If y'all support it, I'm here for it. But yeah, just let me know.